Welcome, y'all. This is going to be a collective energy update. I got the vibes in my ear right now, so don't mind me, okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, okay? This is for those who are seeking to see the karma of others is going to be born for you to watch that. That's not something you should be seeking, though, nonetheless. You feel me? Greetings, beloved. Last night was amazing, right? It was lit, right? I feel it. Yeah. The energy's still there, too. We still in that vibe because the moon is in Sag. So y'all getting a taste of the next full moon, which is going to be in Sag. You woke a new person, Ashe. That's what this is for. That's what that moon, that energy, that's what the universe is for. When you work with it literally does that for you. It washes you. Mind you, it's raining right now too, as you can hear. I don't know if you can hear, but if yeah. So welcome, beloved, and Preem, the D. Welcome, y'all. Okay, appreciate y'all. 144, 133, 144. Remember, you know I travel. Yo, big tune. And if you follow me on IG, you already know how much of a big tune Kwaku the Traveler is. But let's see what messages we got. I connect my soul to the heart and soul of Mama and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to my ancestors and spirit guides that guide me. I connect my heart and soul to the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And as I'm doing that, the message is already coming in because my vessel in itself is a prayer. I made it that way. I accepted it to be that way. Not so much made it, I accepted it to be that way. So a lot of y'all carry the essence of a warrior, but you're a warrior of light, which means you and the dark side of you are like this. Like this. Okay? Because humanity would be shit out of luck if they didn't have a space to find shade in. That ass would get burnt right the fuck up, right? Feel me? I know you do, bro. What's the message for the collective at this moment? Talking to it, most high. Oof. Divine masculine, learn from the past. It says here, don't stay there. You're going from a king to an emperor. I know you miss me, I know. Ooh. Within the next 2 months, waxing crescent, a third quarter phase could be significant. Waning crescent, excuse me, or the third quarter could be significant within the next 2 months, especially when it comes to this divine masculine going from king to an emperor. This could be you also, divine feminine. The king within you is stepping up to an emperor, which now allows you to align with that divine partnership in any area of life. Now, the waning crescent, arms, Gemini could be significant for some of you, or Mercury retrograde. This could be somebody coming back from your past. And if it's somebody coming back from your past, right, and this is not something you want, be mindful as to the way that you respond to it, because the universe is going to give you more of that because you didn't learn your lesson yet. It's really that simple. Okay? Wine and Crescent is all about healing, soothing, and surrender. Also, the balsamic phase. And then you have the third quarter, which speaks about reevaluating, balancing, and trusting. Trust issues. Oh, but best to believe, okay, that this full moon lunar eclipse is washing all of that out. As above, so below. It's going to have to happen. Here's the other thing, too. Mars is about to conjunct Neptune 2 days, the 18th. 18 is connected to a 9, which could be the hermit. This could be a spiritual connection, or 18 would be the moon. So there goes the moon energy. So if you allow yourself to remove all of the debris and allow those ashes to rise like the phoenix is supposed to during this lunar eclipse full moon energy, you'll be able to tap into that divinity of yourself, because it's coming to a point where that divinity of yourself should be the norm. It's almost like humanity bamboozles itself by feeling like the physical is the actual real deal. That's what you can see here. Some trust issues in my possession. Are you a Taurus, or do you have Taurus in your chart? Hi, beloved. Hi, Amina, baby. Talking to the Most High. 6:55, Amina. Let's see. Here's the message. Wanting Crescent. Okay. Again. And the solar eclipse. Leo, Aquarius could be significant. Let's get into this. Let me see what's this talking about for y'all right here. Let's see what this message is about. Some of you may be manifesting generators, and what you must do at this time is learn to accept what you cannot change. Serenity. Hi, baby. And then you have here the manifesting generator. Manifesting generators follow their inner vibration of joy. You are the wand and the alchemical process. You see how powerful this is, manifesting generator. You are the wand and the process. Okay. So, look at that. Got this deck split up. You got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So this is literally you. You. When you bring the divine masculine and feminine within you, core values wise within, you begin to heal. Then you can step into your immortal purpose of the sun. But here you have to be able to see this first. You can't, that's the throat chakra. Godly. That's the throat chakra. In order for you to get to the throat chakra, your heart has to be leveled out. Your heart got to be leveled out in order for you to hear this. If not, you're hearing nothing but toxicity, because everything comes to the solar plexus. Everything comes to the solar plexus. It has a lot of fire in there. Okay? You can use that fire to enhance whatever is coming in, or you can use that fire to remove what no longer serves. And when those ashes have to rise up, just know it's not going to be a comfortable process, but you got to allow that shit to happen anyway. Because guess what? You're just a fragment of this universe. The universe is going to do everything it's supposed to do when it has to, as it should. You know what I mean? Is it? What's this all about here? Let's see. King of Swords, Queen of Cups. Emotional intelligence. That's what's missing. Yeah. Emotional intelligence is what's missing. 10 o'clock, 10:00 on the clock, meaning completion, okay, or divine intervention for the wheel, but the wheel and the world card kind of resemble each other in terms of its energy. It's speaking of allowing something higher than you to assist you to close out a cycle. Now, in this instance, this becomes more of you allowing it to happen, because prior to this world card is the judgment card, which means answering the call, right? Some of you, it's about answering the call. You were here during the golden age, which is why you're here now during this age of Aquarius. And some of you realize that during the solar eclipse. And that solar eclipse also fast forward you to heal, soothe, and surrender things that you cannot change, because you're the wand and the alchemical process. In order for you to tap into this power of the wand and the alchemical process, you're going to have to really embody the essence of energy. These are fixed energies right here. These are fixed signs, okay? Energy cannot, 1111, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's a fixed thing. It can only be transformed. Who never fucked up hands in needed? No hands. Victory and success if you decide to do this though. Okay. Victory and success. What's under this? Let me see. You're gonna have to be brave on this one. Don't forget to like that video. I see y'all up in here. Don't forget to like the video. You're gonna have to take that leap of faith. You're gonna have to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Saturn in Pisces as well. You went through all these obstacles and challenges to really connect to what it is that you truly believe in. Okay, that's not going to just benefit you, but your bloodline and humanity as a whole, because you're here to assist this planet to evolve. If not, the planet is saying bye-bye, because the planet is tired. The planet is ready to ascend. The planet is ready to expand. The planet is ready to get her crown. Shout out to Sister Myra. Planet Earth is tired of being a princess. She's ready for her queendom energy. She's ready to step into becoming the empress. So it's almost like she's gotten tired of being in the school of learning. She said, now it's time for y'all to know. Y'all had more than enough ages to learn. Now what do you know? See that solar eclipse right there? Once again. Why is the 8 of Cups here? There goes the 2 of Cups, balancing the masculine and the feminine within you. You walk in front, literally, this is what you hope to walk towards. Some of you are really balancing yourself out when you walk away from this. Or the solar eclipse forced you to walk with 1331. That was divine guidance. There's something that happened during that solar eclipse for everyone that really, for some of you, you know this. For those of you who are kind of still in between, get out of that in between and move forward. Enough is enough. Look what you're about to walk towards. This is what this 8 of Cups is hoping to go to, and this is what comes out. There's a lot of other options here. Talking about beating the odds. Or is it about beating the odds? Not so much so. It ain't even about beating the odds. Still there. What's this bringing to the collective? What is this energy bringing to the collective? Healing from the past. You had to lay down on that sword of truth. It's not comfortable. That's a whole sword you're laying on. And you got this one going towards your third eye. This one right towards your heart chakra. And this one right in your solar plexus. But guess what? That's what your ass needed to wake up to what it is that you were missing as far as the blessings from the lessons of the past. And why you were going through this transformation. Lay on that. You see here? As long as you allow yourself to direct your energy and focus on what it is that the energy that's carrying this vibration upward in connection to source, just stay with that. Stay with that. Because I feel like, and I'm pretty sure most of you in here feel like that's not going to steer you wrong. It's going to make you do things that you're not comfortable doing. Yeah, but here's what the North Node speaks about: stepping out of your comfort zone, don't it? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is wake up. Because if you feel uncomfortable, imagine, just put this into your mind. You're healing. That's why you're uncomfortable. Thank you for your donation, D. Appreciate you, my love, always. Okay. So as long as you're uncomfortable, just imagine this. The next step after this is the Five of Swords, which means having a conflicting conversation. But that conflicting conversation allows you to align with Mercury, the Six of Swords, so you can move on with where the stars are aligning you, the angles or the mathematics are aligning you. See, when you're out of order, you're out of the math, you're out of the simplicity of life, making it complex, making your own equation. This shit got an equation of its own. I know you miss me, I know. Remember, you know I travel a lot. Let's see what's at the bottom, because I just slipped that card through. Taking a leap of faith. Are you ready to? Let's see. You would be. Now that you know that, some of you are asking if I take this leap of faith, because this leap of faith has something to do with the unseen, which means that you got to trust the intuition, which means the healing has to happen. Okay. Set those boundaries if you must. You're getting a taste of what setting boundaries feels like while the moon is in Sag, because you're seeing a lot more with this side, not these. You actually have the Holy Trinity operating right now with the sun in Taurus and the moon in Sag. Meaning, your senses are activated to see what your mind's eye wants you to see. Y'all better check out that Peace Dealer on Instagram. She be dropping gems. Wow. As I said that, Ace of Cups and the Empress. Because I know stuff. Remember my name. Remember, you know I travel a lot. Listen. You see how this look? Don't that look like nature, the universe, looking at everything for you and saying, here you go. Take your win now. But some of you are still guarded, though, especially if you're a Leo, because of things that may have happened around you. Wherever you have Leo placed, wherever you have an energy placed in the fifth house. Here's the thing. Your power comes with the essence of the fifth house, which is connected to drama. Like, people like to look at you like you're a movie. But some of you have taken that to heart, though. But I'm here to tell you, step out of that. You're really just that entertaining to people. Be you. But also be mindful that in being you, to be around those who celebrate you and honor you, just same way that you celebrate and honor them. Ace of Cups and the High Priestess and the Empress. Let me see what this is talking about right quick. Libra, Taurus, Capricorn is highly significant here in Cancer. Wow. I picked it up like this, and at the bottom of the deck, you have rolling the dice, taking a risk, and then you have the constellations. Then you have here Leo, Libra. You got a fixed and a cardinal. You need the energy of the sun to bring something into balance here. The energy of the sun to bring something into balance. Literally just step outside. For some of you, it's at nighttime. Stepping outside at nighttime, especially like during certain moon cycles, that could be where this waning crescent energy comes into play, because it's all about healing, soothing, and surrendering. A lot of healing, though, is happening. So those of you who I'm connecting to in this message, this lunar eclipse, you're doing the work. It's like you go through your moments, yeah, but people don't see you go through your moments. They don't know that you have your moments. That's a true chosen one, because you don't want people to, you're not looking for sympathy because you know your role. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very strong role to know for yourself. Forget anybody else outside of you, just for yourself to take that in. You know what I mean? It's like it says in one of Isis Oracle's cards, that you have this high voltage that's connected to you, but your physical body has to be fine-tuned to take this in. So for some of you, this is why certain people are being removed, because it put holes in your aura. And others of you, this could just be thoughts that you have within yourself about yourself, as if it's somebody else telling this to you. So you blame others for things that you got no reason blaming others, not even yourself, to blame for. You just got to look at this shit here called life as an experience. Especially if you're a god or goddess. If you're a god or a goddess and you know this, you got to look at this as an experience, because with the god or goddess energy, you're ready to fuck shit up at any given moment if you don't overstand the power that you have. Take it from me. Okay. Talking to the Most High. Enough is enough. Second deacon. This could be significant for some of you, whoever is a second deacon Leo or a second deacon Aquarius. This is Six of Wands, Six of Swords energy. So Six of Wands, you're looking at August 2nd, August 11th, and Six of Swords, January 30th to February 8th. And I swear in my life, I know you miss me. I know a lot of people gonna miss y'all, for real, for real. They are. But if some of you notice, that's why you get comfortable repeating the cycle. You better get over that. You better get over that. Cosmic parents, 6 months. You better get over that. You're a healer. Spot on. You're a child of spirit. Some of you were actually born in a waxing gibbous moon, and some of you, this has to do with those of you who are a manifesting generator. You carry the energy of Ophiuchus, Medusa. You understand that you both have the poisonous and healing blood, which means you carry the wand and the alchemical process. Come through, source. Proverbs 24:14. So shall you know skillful and godly wisdom to be dust to your life. If you find it, then shall there be a future and a reward, and your hope and expectation shall not be cut off. Proverbs 24:14. Greetings, Goddess Fatima. Return to, yeah, bro. Yep. There's a lot of energy that you know that ain't yours now. Return to sender. Say, that's not mine. That's not my energy. And pay attention, because people are going to be forced to handle what is theirs. Some are going to decide to deal with it. There's a difference. Some of you, your working career is going to change because you're realizing that you carry the power of low and high vibration. Switch decks. Check planetary hour. Where we at? Come through source. Direct the reading, honey. Let me see. We in Mercury yet? We about to be in Mercury hour. Wow, just went to 8:48. In 5 minutes, we about to be in Mercury hour in 5 minutes. Right now, we in Venus hour, so core values is being talked about right now. Of course, it's all part of your journey. Now they're gonna want you to take a rest. This is also 8 of Cups energy. 219 is connected to Saturn and Pisces vibes. Okay, or the first decan of Pisces. Not swim. Let me see. I know you miss me. I know. When it comes to deceit, don't let your past hold you back, because you got a cornucopia of blessings coming to you. You got to release the attachment, take the mask off. This energy right now is going to take the mask off of everything. What you see, believe it the first time. I'm done with you. He said, I love your cards, yo. Switch decks. Real talk. Because, listen, there's a reason. You see this attachment? You got. Okay. Some of you at a crossroads. This is your crossroads. You can stay here, or you can go here. It's not. It ain't hard, right? And I know it was 9-6 on the thing. That's Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Yeah, you get broken sometimes, but don't deceive yourself and let that shit hold you back. Cause come on now, what you doing this for? What are you doing it for? Think about it. What are you holding yourself back for? But it can't. It just really. If it's for somebody else, bro, you're full of it. Your birthday 9-6. Yes. Like if see this is why when I hear people speak, I just be like, bruh. You can take the fuckery over that way. Okay. But if you come over here, right, where the energy is not an in between, I'm gonna have fun with it now, and I'm gonna feed you the shit to see if you can see what you can do with it. You can see it as fertilizer or something that don't smell right. I know you miss me. I know. Speak the truth. Doesn't matter. You got to speak your truth, but speak it from a space of someone who's sitting on their throne. It's different. It's different. You're going to come from a space of love. Because you know that if you get to that low frequency, then there's something's off. Hold your vision. The world. Again, that was your first card out. Hold the vision. Remember, you know a traveler. I know you miss me, I know. Yo, that tune. Tell me more for the collective, babe. Tell me more. Here we go. I knew it. Clear out the foundation of all beliefs and re-energize your soul in accordance to a heart as light as a feather. The messages that you now have, collective, galactic signature. Know your galactic signature and tap into them 13 moons. It'll change your life. Mind you, I was speaking to a lady, a goddess yesterday, who was a Libra. Now, where I go, there's this park, and there's this rock that looks like the rock that you will pull the sword out of. I'm on the other side. This is when I was doing the video of me doing my dancing and things that you saw on IG. And I decided to go to the other side of the park. So I'm walking to the other side of the park. I get there and I see her sitting on a rock in her Ma'at stance and her Ma'at pose. Long story short, she is a Libra. Okay. And this was actually the person, if you follow me on IG again, that you heard in the background of the video that I posted, that as her and I are speaking now, this is energies that have to do with balance. She's a Libra, I'm a Sag. She's the balance of the mind, I'm the balance of the emotions. That's very Aquarian like vibes, right? Okay. We sitting there chopping it up. 5 hawks, and it's the video that y'all saw. There was 5 hawks just flying around. And as we're sitting there speaking, a yellow butterfly comes around. I'm like, look, you see? And it came back around and did another spin, as in, like, yeah, I'm here. Let me tell y'all something. Okay? Here's the type of vibe I'm on, and some of y'all may be on the same type of wavelength. That's the energy that I want in my life. That the simple things, that you find the beauty in everything. If you cannot find the beauty in things and you're sitting around here gossip, let me tell you something. The most toxic and poisonous thing that you can do in this age is gossip. In the age of Aquarius, of knowing, of the mind, and forgive them, for they know not what they do. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Surrender all that is not, surrender all that is out of your control to the Most High. Be ready to shift. Spiritual wound, you carry the lineage of a warrior. Remember, you're Noah traveler. It had to happen this way. In order for you to connect to higher love, the sense of freedom, and breaking from toxic patterns. Remember, you're Noah traveler. Egg cleanse. And some of you, another human design, you were generators. So I'm speaking to generators in general. Okay? You have to have wisdom of what your body is telling you. Your body's going to tell you a lot, especially while the sun is in Taurus. It's connected to your senses. The wisdom is going to come through your body. When we go into the sign of Gemini, the wisdom is going to come through your mind, which is why your body is preparing you to know the signals that your mind is sending you. So that way you can channel the information that is coming from the heart. Remember, make the heart as light as a feather, because if you channel the energy that comes from the heart and it translates to the mind, are you talking about universal protection? Who never fought no pans in the air? Generators are designed to build. You're highly enthusiastic, and you have great power of the sacral, which means connecting you to the wisdom of your body. Let's get an Isis oracle message right quick. I split the deck and she said, truths are being unveiled to you right now. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Enter the fierce belly of Sekhmet. And to enter that solar plexus. And when you enter the solar plexus with the frequencies above you, here's what's happening. You're putting the fire to anything that doesn't serve you. That's what the ashes are picking up. And this is what you're going to see, the residue or the remnants of it. So it's going to process itself as memories of the body or thoughts in your mind or different visions and things like that. Know that you have control as to what emotion you attach to it or what feeling you attach to it. The moment that you say that you are that feeling, you have allowed yourself to take in a program. Serpent of fire, priestess of the serpent sisterhood. Ashe, welcome. They come out often over here, as you should. Okay? Okay? Remember, you know I travel a lot. I know you miss me, I know. 722 could be significant, which would be Mars, Saturn, and Leo. 5 of Wands. So here's your message for any challenges that you may have had when it came to trusting your instinct. Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood and queen of the serpent of fire, guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn to afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. The serpent headpiece of Isis represents the inner fire serpent or Kundalini as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. This happens when the time is right and we are ready. It is important to realize that as your inner energy and power is growing now, you will need to get used to new levels of strength. This means that you will need to adjust your sense of your own abilities to meet your new levels of energetic empowerment, which means that it's safe for you to be powerful, empowering yourself. You will need to realize you are capable of more than you realize, more than you previously were, and also you may need to temper your behavior to take into account the greater power and effect of your words, thoughts, and actions. When you grow stronger, your words, thoughts, and actions and intentions gather potency more so than before. Your responsibility for what you put into the world grows too. In the same way that a drop of water causes less movement than a tsunami, your emotions and words will have a bigger effect because the energy behind them, your serpent of fire, is awakening. One of the first lessons this card offers you is the recognition of your power. It is perilous to underestimate your spiritual power, as you can unintentionally create harm by not realizing that your actions and words have an effect on the world around you, and the effect of those actions and words comes back to you multiplied as karmic return. Serpent of Fire calls you to become aware of your power by having an open and curious awareness and noticing with detachment. Okay, let's put this up here. Like you say right here, don't let your past hold you back. Serpent of Fire calls you, okay, to become more aware of your power by having an open and curious awareness and noticing with detachment and clear perception the signs of confirmation that you do have an effect upon your surroundings. You can then manage your power with greater wisdom. Pulling this card, okay, your mind has a lot of power, and sending negative or vengeful thoughts towards another, even if it's just in a rash moment of anger, can be harmful to them. I'm telling you, we was talking about this God and Goddess energy. Don't play, because you only gonna hurt yourself. You're not gonna really be hurting nobody. You're gonna hurt yourself. Let source handle whomever want to come through with this type of vibe, yo. Don't let your past hold you back. When they say you can no longer turn back, this is that moment. Like, you gotta let that go. Especially if you're on this type of vibe where you're watching tarot readings and you're wanting to personally develop yourself. Be mindful of your thoughts and your words when it comes to situations that want to test you, because you're on your way to receiving all that is of your birthright. Things that are given to you that you just really can't explain to the human ear, mouth, eyes that this is how you got it, because it's not going to come from the physical. If you catch yourself doing this, it is extremely wise to go into your heart and apologize to them and send them love, even if it's just someone walking down the street or driving a car. And the entire process happens in only a matter of seconds. Okay? So this is why some of you got to be mindful of the people that you're surrounding when it comes to, gossiping. If you are truly a god, a goddess, that's going to be one of your tasks. The people that you're around and what you talk about. Is it gossip or is it actually something that's here to personally develop you? Because bringing another person down, that ain't it. The second lesson of the oracle of the serpent of fire is to trust in the process of the fire, of the inner fire, and what is being burned away. Ugh. Just as a serpent sheds a skin to reveal itself anew, there are changes happening inside of you, and some old identities, beliefs about yourself and others, old habits or patterns of behavior that will not survive the growth into the new expression of you. Whilst you will likely be happy to let these go, there can be uncertainty and a sense of not knowing who you are anymore as you transition between the old and the new expressions of yourself. This is a sign that you are growing in a profound way, and rather than something to be avoided, it can be embraced as confirmation of this growth. Lady Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood, understands, and overstands that in the growth of spiritual power, old forms are burned away to allow for new life to emerge. It is safe to trust that any endings or discomfort as the familiar begins to make way for the unfamiliar in your life now are signs of your growth and are to be celebrated. Ashe. Let's close this message here with the incantation of the serpent of fire. Serpent of fire, rise above, fill with unconditional love. From the base of my spine to my heart, your ascending fire now does start to cleanse, to release, begin. Rebirth of myself now from within, from my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies, dying or dead, igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love, from the base of my spine to my heart. Your ascending fire now does start to cleanse, to release, begin. Rebirth of myself now from within, from my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies, dying or dead, igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love, from the base of my spine to my heart. Your ascendant fire now does start to cleanse, to release, begin. Rebirth of myself now from within, from my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies, dying or dead, igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. Ashe. Beloved, that is your message. And I'll see you next time.